Stepping into the ring now, Mark Ursu, the young debutant making his debut here tonight. Led to the ring, of course, by the blaster, Ben Hamilton, a new recruit in the Tarak Solak stables. And it should be an interesting fight to see Mark Ursu in action here tonight.
Mark Ursu from Albury Wodonga way certainly has a traditional Zendo Kai karate background. You can expect to see some good technique from this boy if his nerves don't get the better of him. Being a debutant coming down from the country in front of a big Melbourne crowd, you can bet his nerves are going to be shot. So hopefully he'll be able to put it all together and put on a good display.
And stepping into the ring is that gangly figure they call Nayef Kanj. He's only 18 years old. We last saw him fight 7 months ago, Mark. Nayef Kanj, a big leg kicker. We should keep an eye on him here tonight.
Nayef, of course, comes from a traditional background also. His martial art being Taekwondo, which is the new Olympic sport in the year 2000. Been told he's a good kicker, and we've seen him in action using those big long legs of his. And you can bet that he's going to also put on a good display. Having a little bit more experience, you can bet that he's going to take it right up to Mark Ursu and use that to his advantage.
Well, just taking a look at both men, we can see that already Nayef is going to have a large height and reach advantage over Mark Ursu. But it'll be interesting to see how the young debutant copes with that height and reach difference. If he gets in there and starts slugging away at the body of Nayef, but he has to be aware of those big leg kicks and those big high kicks of Nayef, because what I saw of him 7 months ago, he can really get his feet up very high. Let's go across now to our ring announcer, Howard Lee.
Thank you, Michael Chavallo. Ladies and gentlemen, the second bout is kindly sponsored by Central Station. Super middleweights, it's New South Wales versus Victoria. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome on my left, occupying the red corner, his mentor is Ben Hamilton, who was part of the big crowning series. Sam Greco and Stan the Man and Ben Hamilton. What a great show that was. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 18 years of age, wearing Muay Thai trunks of black and red, making his debut scaling 75.45 kilograms. A warm Melbourne welcome for Mark Ursu. Mark Ursu. Across the ring on my right, former Australian and Commonwealth boxing champion Paul Ferrari and Claudio Ferrante. With this young man, he's 18 years of age, from Brunswick, scaling 74.20 kilograms, tonight having his second kickboxing match. Would you welcome, wearing Muay Thai trunks, also of gold, black and red, Nayef Kanj. Nayef Kanj in the blue corner. 3 rounds of kickboxing. Your man in charge of this super middleweight bout, Mr. Bryce Birtwistle.
Are the fighters, thanks? Okay, fellas, you're both aware of the rules you're fighting under. Listen to my commands. If I tell you to stop, stop. If I tell you to break, break clean, all right? Don't punch and kick or do anything after I tell you to stop or break. Understand that? Touch gloves down in the last round, all right? Defend yourselves at all times.
Bryce Birtwistle doing the refereeing honours yet again. Our second bout of the night between Mark Ursu, the debutant, up against the gangly tall one, Nayef Kanj. He's only 18 years old, and keep an eye on the leg kicks and the high kicks of this man, Nayef Kanj.
Fight!
We're underway in the first round of action. Ursu comes charging out of his corner. Kanj going to work immediately with some bigger hands upstairs. Being coached in the boxing department by Paul Ferrari, clubs him with the big left hand. Ursu staying mobile, moving around. Kanj cops him with a beautiful left hand. That one rallied him over in the blue corner. Mark Ursu was wobbled after that one, and he says to referee Bryce Birtwistle, I'm okay. But an explosive start for Nayef Kanj.
Well, certainly what a big job Mark Ursu has ahead of him with the reach, trying to combat the reach of Nayef Kanj.
Kanj has come out smoking in this first round of action, checks the leg kick and follows it through with a left hand. The big man is on the attack early on in this fight.
Right hand, nice.
Stop!
Move around, Mark.
Okay. Wait, listen to me.
Nayef Kanj, very cool and calm customer he is, as he was when we spoke to him just before the show started here tonight, Michael, he was very relaxed and very confident, and he's carried that into the ring with himself. Mark Ursu, what a big job this young man has ahead of him to make an impression here tonight.
Big leg kick by Nayef Kanj, and Ursu finding the canvas again. Bryce Birtwistle applies the standing 8 count. And Mark Ursu been on the receiving end so far in this first round. Kanj, as you just said, Mark, is oozing confidence and oozing coolness, slugging it out over there in the red corner. And Ursu really up against it. End of the first round of action, an impressive one for Nayef Kanj.
Certainly was, Michael, and Mark Ursu, as I said repeatedly through that round, this is a big ask for the young boy to take on and fight someone with as much of a reach advantage as Nayef Kanj has. But Nayef Kanj, a very cool, calm customer, of course has Paul Ferrari, former boxing legend, in his corner, so he'll be well schooled in that aspect. Here we see Kanj's big leg kick taking Mark Ursu down, and such is the power and the reach of that young man.
Let's go.
Let's get it on in the second round of action. The cool customer Nayef Kanj against the debutant Mark Ursu. And big right hands by Kanj on the attack straight away.
Stop.
Planting them flush on the kisser of Ursu.
Stop. Can't hold on and start working.
Kanj just holding behind the back of the neck of Ursu and looking to plant a big leg kick on him. An enormous purple welt on the back of the lead leg of Mark Ursu. Won't be any walking for him tomorrow morning, I can tell you that.
Kanj just working the lead leg of Mark Ursu and also getting some round kicks up into the rib cage area, and that's part of the benefit of having reach advantage in this area.
And for a man of his size, Kanj moves very well, lines up the big right hand, didn't quite find the mark. Looking to take his head off with a big right round kick, didn't find the target, and Ursu moves in close, tries to get him with the hands.
We see a new innovation here from Fox Sports with the overhead camera looking down on the ring, giving the viewers at home some great pictures from a totally different perspective and angle.
Kanj lines up the big overhand right, goes down to the breadbasket, well timed with the left hand. And that tie up over in the red corner, and referee Bryce Birtwistle there to separate both men. Nayef just measuring him, probing out that left hand. Ursu trying to bridge the gap with some hands of his own. Fires a big right, didn't quite find the mark. A couple of rainmakers there by Nayef Kanj. And that's the end of the second round of action. Mark the Hammer, another convincing round for Nayef, although Mark Ursu did on occasion close the gap.
I feel he found his feet somewhat a little bit more and came back in that second round. Nayef Kanj does tend to drop his hands a little bit after he punches, and I think Mark Ursu might have just picked up on that towards the end of that second round and started to come over the top with a few combinations of his own. Here we see the replay. Nayef just jabbing and coming in with a big round kick into the rib area there of Mark Ursu, and then following with a big left hook. And Mark Ursu doing very well to take that combination and still be fairly composed and keeping his guard up. But all in all, a much more even round.
Touch gloves. Touch gloves. Touch gloves and step back, fellas.
Both men touch gloves. We're into the third and final round of action. Mark Ursu out of the red corner, comes out swinging with the right hand and catches Nayef Kanj. Drills him back into the blue corner. Ursu opening up like a house on fire. Another big right hand by Ursu.
Don't hold, don't hold.
The debutant has come out slugging.
Well, Ursu knows he cannot stand back for too much range. He has to get in close and work those combinations, and that's exactly what he's doing here. He's getting in close.
Stop.
When he cannot throw any more punches, he just ties up. So a very smart fighter for a fighter of his knowledge. Mark Ursu doing quite well.
Ursu trying to stamp his authority in this, the third and final round of action.
Step back. Stop.
then comes over the top with his hands.
Stop! Stop! Step around.
I feel, Mark, that Nayef would be wise to probably go downstairs and work those legs more of Mark Ursu's.
Yeah, he could do that, Michael. He could also use his front kick to some advantage. Just keeping Mark Ursu away, Nayef should be just popping that front kick out to the body and face.
Ursu connecting with the left. Nayef goes downstairs again, chopping away at that lead leg. Both men looking a little bit battle-weary in this, the third and final round of action.
Nayef Kanj just like to throw the big right round kick and then follow with the left hook. And he's had a bit of success with that. It'll be interesting to see if he lets that one go anywhere. There's that front kick I've just spoken of. He should be using that a lot more.
Nayef just measuring with the left. Not enough muster behind it. Ursu goes down against the ropes there. Bryce Ferguson applies the count. And that's the end of the round. Mark Ursu just getting planted at the end, but Mark the Hammer Castanelli, he went the distance to debutant after taking some early punishment. What a great fight.
I'll tell you what, Michael, you'll have to go a long way to have a harder first-time fight than this. Mark Ursu can only say that from now on it's going to hopefully get a lot easier for him, but hats off to both the boys. I'd have to say on my scorecard, Nayef Kanj with the eight counts would have to get the nod here from the judges. There you see the front kick followed by the left hand and then tying up. Mark Ursu kept working, trying to get some punches in, and some of those glancing punches probably not having as much effect as they could have. And there you see Nayef just with the short right. When Mark Ursu was tangled into the ropes, Nayef just clocked him with that short right, and it was all over. That's
the way we saw the action in that third and final round. Let's go to our ring announcer, Howard Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 2 here on the challenge by unanimous points. The winner from the blue corner, Nayef Kanj.
Well, there you have it, folks. A unanimous decision going the way of the gangly, tall Nayef Kanj, only 18 years old and posting his first victory. Mark the Hammer. A good fight for Nayef, and I thought, though, that Mark Ursu did very well to come back in the final round and show us what he was really made of.
Well, very nuggety fighter indeed is Mark Ursu from Albury-Wodonga, coming down, taking this fight on. And in front of a big Melbourne crowd, he's done very well for himself indeed.